Okay, this is the document that I'm going to share for transaction process. As you can see here is a transaction process sample. What I will have here on the first page will be listed all the transactions that we have that are under contract. These are buyers under contract and that I'm working on it. I will share this document now. If you see here, I have numbered it, and the bottom I have the numbers. So if you go to this transaction one, it's going to be here on this page, and will open all the details on this transaction, like all the information, the address, sales price, type of mortgage, everything. Here on top I have also only the buyer phone number, name, phone number, and email, because that's the one that I'm going to use most of the time. And also I have here the MLS, the commission from the listing, etc. So I have here, if you go down, you can scroll. I froze these lines, but you can scroll down here. At the bottom, I'm going to have all the parties involved: selling agent, attorneys, loan officer, and if any, I can add here at the bottom. And here is the transaction process, which we have numbered again. The numbers are down to 27, and again, if I need to add any other task, I will. This will have the description like full executed contract to buyer's attorney, the day that I emailed, and here are notes that what I will be doing on each one of these tasks. The attorney review concluded, the date, and for each task, like being on top of when the buyer needs to have the second deposit, if he dropped the first one, the contract to the mortgage company, to the loan officer, and everything, like all the steps will be here. I will coordinate the appraisal schedule, the home inspection. I will follow up with the loan conditions, the fire certificate and the certificate of occupancy. In the case that in our side, we need to do that, I will coordinate with you, and if not, I will follow up with the listing agent just to make sure that he or she apply for this. I will do it like once we are out of attorney review, we did a home inspection, and everything is clear to continue. We'll follow on a clear to close with the mortgage company. The commission bill when the attorney request the HUD prior to closing to review numbers. Also, we'll coordinate the closing with attorneys. We'll coordinate a walkthrough. This is buying a small gift for the buyer. This is something that is optional, and I don't know if you have something in place that you already do, but it's just the idea to have a small gift for the buyer, leave it at the house, so when they open the house, they can find their gift and create a nice relation with them to request referrals in the future. The actual closing day, which is here and is also here on top, and then depending on your company, what they request from you to have a complete file, I will make a folder in Google Drive that I will share that with you later to show you how. I don't want to make this video too long. And I will make sure that your buyer is in your contact list or your contact base, depending on where you have. If you need me to launch the past client to a monthly newsletter or something, or send an email to request referrals, that could be done probably like a few days after closing. And here I will place a link where you will find a folder in Google Drive with all the documents in this transaction. And again, here are all the parties. So this is basically how we're going to have the process. Here is like transaction 2. It should be here. This is a blank page, but I have already some pages here in case we get transactions. And the resume of all these transactions are here. So I have a formula that when I enter the address here, let's say it is 42 Lincoln Street, Elizabeth. If I change here, will change automatically here on my first page. Now, this is it.